Всем привет, с вами Shadow Game, и мы продолжаем Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. Мы завершили все 3 задания за 3 ребят, третье у нас совершенно провальным вышло. Мы остановились на том, что мы Глебом приняли решение либо пойти к нашему дитя и сказать ему, чтобы он не общался с той девушкой, которую мы хотим превратить, либо пойти к начальнику охраны, который нас попросил о одолжении. Проникнуть и что-то забрать. Ярадори. Мне бы очень хотелось связать нас узами, о которых ты так давно мечтаешь, но я не могу обречь тебя на такое существование. Только не бойся, я никогда не брошу тебя, Яра, никогда. Мы связаны навсегда, мы едины еще с той первой ночи. Клянусь, что теперь нас больше не разлучат. Хорошо.
Let's see if Caius was right.
Есть что интересное? Нет. Чё это за страшная баба? Или мужик? Или кто это? Вообще непонятно. Ну, страшненький. Ставить жучок.
Jara has always been wary of new technology.
2, 3. Порванная схема. Левая часть. Осмотреть.
Jara always was old-fashioned. Whatever's in this box must be important.
2, 3. Секундочку. А где это у нас есть? В вещах, наверное, да? Записка это. Клочок. Два раза вправо, в 3 раза вправо. Давай сбросим. 1 раз налево, потом 2 раза вправо, потом 3 раза вправо. Нет? А как ее открыть? Смотрости не хватает. Еженедельные отчеты. Кому интересно, прочтите. Если что-то там было. А вот. 4 раза нажать. 1 раз повернуть влево, потом 2 вправо. 3 вправо. Ага. Один раз. Потом. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Непонятно. Первое, второе, третье, 4. Может, это не по разам, это может по действию. Первое, второе, третье, 4. Да. Расшифровка разговоров 4 сентября 2019 года. Аквила, Корвус, вы использовали старый код. Новый код был раскрыт. Примечание. Коды лучше держать при себе. Альтернативная процедура. Пауза. Время последней связи. 7:07. Длительность 2 минуты 27 секунд. Было что-либо подозрительное. Примечание. Они слишком самоуверенные и недостаточно серьезно подходят к вопросам безопасности. Конечно, принц хочет усилить контроль порта. Мне неизвестны подробности, но это может помешать нашим перевозкам. Примечание. Неужели нельзя было найти кого получше? Спасибо, я передам это бригадам.
It appears Caius was wrong. He and Jara may have been looking for the same individual.
I hope Caius will be able to use what's on this thumb drive. I think that's everything. Now it's Caius's turn.
Hello, Mr. Vizori. Mr. Leto asked me to wait until you were done. He also told me you'd have something for me.
Here it is. Give it to him, and him alone.
And don't ask any questions. I get it. Are you done here?
You may proceed.
Thanks.
I hope Caius knows what he's doing.
Hazel is probably ready to see me now. I won't make her wait.
Хейзел, значит, надо к принцу отправляться. Так, значит, отправимся к принцу. Лучше всего оттуда. Отправляйся, что ты стоишь, другой. Бывает. Интересно, что принц там скажет. Им-то я хорошо работу выполнил.
The prince is ready to see you now.
Great.
Caleb.
My prince.
We were expecting you.
How may I be of service to you this time?
One thing at a time. The situation has changed. The money is gone. The accounts have been emptied.
What? That's impossible.
Only Jason Moore could have transferred the money. The situation is dire.
Moore would never have done it on his own. He would never have dared.
I agree. It's much too bold a move for him. And that's what concerns me the most. Someone used him to attack us. Someone who was extremely well prepared.
It might be one of our own.
That's what I think. It's the most plausible explanation.
If there's a traitor among us, I'll have their head.
One thing at a time. I'll take care of the traitor, personally. Failure is a luxury we will soon be unable to afford. If you have nothing more to say, we can move on to the reason I sent for you.
What did you think about Richard Dunham's file?
Money that should be going to me seems to go missing whenever he touches it. Richard is far too important to me. I can't afford to upset him now. But if his research doesn't pay off soon, I won't hesitate to show him my disappointment.
Did you read Jara Drory's file?
I wish I'd never seen it.
There's too much I despise in it.
She never mentioned she was monitoring the Primogen's finances. Or this, Cataponis. What on earth is it?
I've got no idea.
It doesn't add up. It seemed important to her.
But she's not here to shed any light on it.
I'm listening.
I've asked for your presence here because I have a new mission for you. Delson was able to track down the men who attacked us.
It wasn't easy, but it was impossible for them to disappear without leaving a trace after what they did yesterday.
Where are they hiding?
Long Island.
Long Island.
Yes, of course. An abandoned facility just off the coast. An old fort. It's the ideal place for a secret base.
And certainly much more. Who knows what they're up to out there?
How is it we didn't notice a thing?
They have abundant resources, and we're short on eyes.
It doesn't matter. We'll find the people responsible for the situation later. Our most pressing issue is preventing them from striking us again.
How?
You're going to go there and kill their leader.
Хорошо.
As I've said before, you can count on me.
Good. That's what I was hoping you'd say. When the time comes,
Ну ты же мой
I
принц.
won't forget to reward those who've been loyal to me.
I won't let you down. What's the plan?
They evacuated the bodies from the site of the party, which is how we were able to pick up their trail.
There's a small, nondescript warehouse at Jeffrey's Point. As far as we can tell, their transfers from Boston to Long Island are made by boat. To avoid drawing attention to themselves, they've chosen to employ only small craft. There are bodies packed in the warehouse waiting to be shipped over. Do you get the picture?
You want me to disguise myself as a body to be evacuated?
Exactly. All you have to do is stop simulating your vital functions for a few hours.
It's risky.
It's risky, but it's now or never. We might never get another opportunity. We have to try.
The last transfer is probably going to take place tonight. After that, there's no way of knowing when we'll get another chance.
I need
Как
to know the
раньше
details.
действовать?
Let us worry about getting you into the warehouse. We've made all the preparations. You won't have to worry about
Я
a
на это
thing until you
надеюсь.
get to Long Island.
А
We
почему у меня
know
такой
where they
флоп?
are. Why go through their warehouse?
Charging into Long Island blind would be far too risky.
And with a traitor in our midst, I'd rather keep this to a small circle of trusted people, to avoid any other unpleasant surprises.
Хорошо.
And after that?
Once you're on the island, you'll be in uncharted territory. You'll be on your own.
Who is my target?
Walter Stanford.
He's the head of the
Священник.
Boston Task Force. He's part of what they call the Society of Leopold.
Someone else will take his place.
No need for you to worry about that for the time being. Your mission is to eliminate Stanford, and that's all.
What do we know about this Stanford?
Not much. They're very careful. He was sent from the Vatican,
Ватикан.
and he brought other fanatics with him.
Захватил с собой
If
кучу
he's here,
фанатиков.
it
Если он
means that
так,
Rome
значит,
has faith in
действует
him,
при поддержке
and that
Рима.
can't be
Это
good
не
for
к
us.
добру.
He's got to be taken
Его
out.
необходимо убрать. Общество Святого
What's the
Леопольда.
Vatican getting out of all
Зачем
this?
Ватикану в
Your
это
guess is as
лезть?
good as mine.
Я знаю не
But it
больше,
seems that
не
they're
больше
kind
своего.
of trying to get a
Кажется,
better
люди
understanding of us
пытаются
in order
лучше
to
нас
hunt us
понять,
more effectively.
чтобы
These priests have been our enemies for
Вот
ages.
вслух я не
They
успеваю
have knowledge.
прочесть.
Putting an end to them is
Их
crucial.
необходимо
We
уничтожить,
must
нельзя
keep our
допустить, чтобы
enemies
наши
from
враги
unifying their
объединили силы.
strength.
Но это, конечно, у нас есть запасной план.
I don't wish to be the bearer of ill tidings, but what if I fail? Do you have a backup plan?
Caleb, you won't fail. You're our only
Мне
hope.
нравится
We
мне,
place
когда нет
all our
запасного
trust in you to
плана.
complete this essential mission.
There's no room for error, Bazori.
Что насчет
Aren't you
предателя?
worried someone will tip off the SI? There's still a traitor among us.
The traitors, my department. You need to strike quickly, and don't let anyone know of your plans. We can't take the slightest risk.
Понятно.
All right.
Поехали.
I've heard enough.
Very well. Then you should get going. We've
Так
already
точно,
lost enough
мэм.
time.
Very well. My prince.
опыта. Так, 65. Убеждение, проницательность, мудрость хочу. На это мне не хватит, у меня 55. 30, красноречие тоже не хватит. На это хватит, психология. Давайте посмотрим, что в дисциплинах. Раз мы идем по ясновидению, то что-нибудь здесь я могу прокачать? Нет, все тут дорого. Это у нас что? Дисциплина связана с харизмой, позволяет влиять на эмоции окружающих. Это доступ к величию в диалогах, +1 к величию. Да, давай. Применить. Вот не знаю, друг друга прошли. Но с ней у меня более-менее вышло. Только единственное, я дал целый район.
I'm guessing you tipped Bizori off to the traitor?
Yes.
Any news?
Nothing since Richard's report. My city is in danger. Everything I've built, all the dreams I've invested. That Judas is a threat to everything.
Not for long. You'll bounce back.
Yes. Congratulations on your negotiations with the Chantry. Our agreement with Hartford is crucial.
I almost didn't make it out. I could have ended up a guinea pig in their strange experiments.
Don't be ridiculous. We would have realized you'd gone missing soon enough. I would have sent someone to get you. Ugh, that's enough brooding. That's not why I brought you here. I have a new favor to ask of you.
What a surprise.
About what I told you earlier concerning Delson and Long Island. I've got a plan.
Oh, I know that look. Hazel.
This is the best moment to strike.
That sounds like the definition of rushing into things.
Yes, but we have no choice. Delson?
We need to blind them from the inside. They know too much about it. We have to change that. For that, we need someone to hit them with a surprise attack from within their compound.
I wish that person luck.
It's you.
That's way out of my league.
Hazel's not asking for your opinion. You proved you were reliable with Hartford. We need your skill sets for such a risky and vital task.
That's precisely what's got me on edge.
It's your chance to prove to the court once and for all that you deserve a place on the council, MM. After this, you'll be untouchable.
I sure hope so. All right. How do I get on this island? By boat?
I doubt it. Coastline's under surveillance.
So I swim across. All right. What then?
Kaya's wrote a program that can help us. If you can upload it into their system, it'll corrupt all the data they've got in their database. Their systems, the archives, it'll all be lost.
Allowing us to cover our tracks.
It's our best shot at making it through this. You'll just have to insert it into a computer that's on their network. That's absolutely essential.
Блин,
Any
неужели я
questions?
помог предателю? Глава охраны.
Your plan sounds pretty old school. There's no way to do that remotely?
We've tried, but Leto's agents weren't able to breach their security. Their network's too highly protected. That's why we need you.
I see. Am I allowed to take a partner? I'd feel a lot better about this if I had someone covering my back.
I understand, but that's not possible. We're already taking a risk by sending a person in to infiltrate their hideout.
Got it. So, let me get this straight. You want me to infiltrate the enemy base alone? The same enemies who just slaughtered half the camp.
Quit whining. You can have help.
Oh, really?
Your task will not be easy. You'll need a diversion while you sabotage their system. A raid near their base, for example.
That could work. Who will you send?
I refuse to sacrifice any more of our people. So we might as well send in the riffraff. The anarchs could do the job.
Come again?
You heard me. I want you to go see them and convince them to go with you to Long Island.
You're trying to thin their herd.
I'm balancing the scales, that's all.
They can't stand us. They'll never agree to fight for us. Let alone on their own without us.
They don't have to know they'll be alone. Lead them to believe our forces will join up with them. The SI is a threat to the entire city. They're just as concerned as we are.
I'm not comfortable with the idea of sending them to be slaughtered. It's despicable.
It's just politics. And it's probably your only chance to come back in one piece.
What if I refuse?
I won't let you. Your conscience is of no concern to me. The only thing that matters is our survival. And too bad if it keeps you up at night.
The true face of the Camarilla. Right then. Let's say I agree.
You don't have a choice.
How am I supposed to go about it? I can't just go chasing down every anarch I know to ask for their help.
There's only one anarch that counts. Their Baron.
Randall Thane?
That's right. He's in charge of the various anarch gangs in the region. I don't know where he is right now. You'll need to use your network.
I've got an idea of who I can ask. What can I use as leverage if they try to negotiate?
Money, favors. Offer them whatever seems useful.
All right.
One more thing. Don't tell anyone about your task, not even your sire. I don't want the council poking their noses into this. That will be all. I'm counting on you, MM. Be careful, and good luck.
I'm gonna need it.
Очень. Я так подозреваю, что жопа сейчас будет. Покинуть Дор и встретиться с анархами в Бостоне.
There you are. I'm sorry I wasn't here to meet you when you got back. I was busy.
Everyone's got their priorities, I guess. It's not like I've been waiting for hours.
Oh, please. You're always asking for more space. You're going to complain about me giving you space now?
I'm sorry I hoped for a little bit of support from you.
You haven't asked for any since you threw me out of your life.
Excuse me? What are you talking about? We never...
Broke up? It's been 30 years, Amem.
What? I don't remember.
Come on. I get the feeling we need to clear up a few things.
Yeah.
Ей ничего рассказывать нельзя, а
Come on,
стерлись
tell me
воспоминания
what's
из
going
этого места, где я был.
Warlocks. I knew their library would leave a mark. They fucked with my head.
So, if I understand right, you have no memory of our breakup.
None whatsoever. I really thought that I mean, you know.
There's a reason the Warlocks have a bad reputation.
And you said it's been 30 years?
More or less.
That seems like forever. And then again, the blink of an eye for us.
Believe me, it's been a long 30 years.
I wanted to know, why exactly did we break up? Was it you? Me?
Конечно, она скажет,
It's
что
more
к тебе.
complicated than that.
But
It's a long story, Mem. And it's not really a happy one.
That's all the more reason. I want to know what happened. It's my memory, not some game.
Exactly. I don't want to see you suffer again. I won't allow it.
But it's not your choice. It's not you we're talking about, it's me. I can't just sit here not knowing.
I won't tell you a thing.
Hilda, please.
I said no. There's no point in insisting.
Fine. Whatever you want. I'm sorry, I've gotta go. I need to take some time to process all of this. The prince is sending me out on another task. I can't screw up.
What kind of task?
I'm sorry, but I can't talk about it. Hazel made that exceedingly clear. If she thinks things are better like that, I believe her.
For God's sake, Amem, I'm your sire. You should trust me, not that snake in the grass.
Personally, I've never had anything bad to say about Hazel.
Unlike me. Is that it? You'd be singing a different tune if you knew what I know.
If I knew what?
Nothing. You wouldn't believe me anyways.
Fine. I'll just make your life miserable until you spill the beans.
Seriously?
You know how stubborn I can be when I want something.
Hazel's a smart woman. She knows what she needs to do to get what she wants. And she wants you.
That's going too far.
You think it's an honor, but you should really be worried. Hazel never does anything she's not sure she'll benefit from, which means she's got ways to make you bend to her will. She's careful to hide her secrets from you, safe behind her herald. Tonight could be your last chance to discover them. Very well, let's move on. You're right. You should go get some rest, and do think over what we've discussed. Promise me you'll be careful.
I'll try.
Не понял, что за задание? Покинуть двор и встретиться с анархами. Продолжайте исследовать это место перед тем, как уйти. Отправьтесь на лифте в офис Эйприл Босли, чтобы попасть в квартиру принца. Давай-ка сделаем. Почему нет? Авантюра. Всегда за. А, ты еще едешь? Давай. Попасть в квартиру. Выйти в офис Эйприл Босли. Сиака. Нет, точно нет. Ричард Дунхам. В него хрен попадешь.
Locked? Beryl must be out. I'll have to talk to him another time.
Хильда. Не особо пойму, как попасть в какую квартиру и по какой Босли, если тут сразу же принц. Цокольное фойе. Давай посмотрим. Там может. Так.
Do you think we have time to just laze around? You need to be fast and effective. Destroy anything we don't need. Keep what's important.
I'd better hurry.
A direct route to the prince's apartments. April plays the guard dog.
Ну, смотрим.
The Swan's Nest. I hope it's worth it.
БФДАС. Это шифр какой-то, по-любому. Вы знаете, как высоко я ценю ваше мнение. Кроме того, я понимаю и обещаю соблюсти нашу особую договоренность. Но сейчас я прошу выполнить ту задачу, о которой мы вчера говорили. Задачу, за которую вы так неохотно взялись. Я разделяю высказанную озабоченность, но мы не можем медлить в том, что касается часовни Хартфорда. Это срочная задача, так как я рассчитываю на скорое изменение ситуации. Грядущие изменения коснутся не только меня. Защищая собственные интересы, я не могу раскрыть детали, особенно в письме. Но имейте в виду, что я знаю, откуда вы и через что прошли ваши предки. Хартфорд всего лишь инструмент, не более того. Инструменты заменимы. Помогите мне, а когда придет время, я помогу вам. С признательностью, Хейзел Эверест, принц Бостона. Карточка.
I didn't know Hazel was into music.
BFDAC. Конфиденциально. Мой принц, я передал ваш запрос с дополнительной информацией о мистере Эндервуде и Джеймсону Муру. Могу только приветствовать подобную инициативу. Я наблюдаю неуклонное учащение контактов мистера Андервуда со смертными. Секундочку. Со смертными по всему миру, особенно в Южной Америке и Индии. Он весьма скрытен, но финансовые операции ему удается скрывать лучше, чем контакты. Он стремился держать все под особым контролем и всегда был в курсе исследований последних новостей. Он истинный патриций в том плане, что постоянно перерабатывает и никому не доверяет. Прочтите, если кто хотите. Я не думаю, что здесь особо важная информация. Для меня, по крайней мере.
There are faint marks on the wall.
На стене два различные отметины. Ключ.
I get the feeling something's
Ощущение, что
missing.
здесь чего-то не хватает. Ну да, монетки какой-то.
I've always found swans very moving. They're beautiful, but full of melancholy.
А
It's a
где вы
nice
мне
symbol.
взять эту монетку?
I understand better now why Dijon never mentioned his sire. Hazel's
Как всегда,
always
говорю,
one
кому
step ahead.
интересно, прочтите. Больше тут ничего. Вот и лебедь. Лебедь к лебедю. Ключик.
There are faint marks on the wall. I wonder if...
Ага. Блин, а я забыл. Мушка дырявая, особенно с утра. BFDAC. BFDAC.
There are faint marks on the wall.
B F D A C.
That noise. Something moved. That explains why Hazel's
До
holding
меня
off on
дошли слухи,
Fang's
что вы
embrace.
переживаете по
What a creep.
поводу отбытия моего дорогого сира Глеба Базори. Безусловно, постепенный уход самых старших из нас не может не вызывать беспокойства. Особенно, когда речь идет о такой верной и ценной личности, как Глеб. И все же думаю, что могу подсказать вам, как удержать его при дворе на еще некоторое время. Мой сир довольно увлечен одной многообещающей девушкой. Больше, чем чего-либо он желает даровать ей становление. Наверняка вы задумались, зачем ему это. Зачем заводить дитя, когда у тебя уже есть одно, и при этом столь выдающихся, как я. Я воздержусь от обсуждения этой темы, хотя и сам задаюсь данным вопросом. Объект его желаний зовут Сью Фэн. Вскоре, но непременно официально представит ее вам. Вы знаете, что старый добрый Базори большой ценитель традиций. Разумеется, он не осмелится даровать их становление без вашего на то разрешения. Именно поэтому предлагаю вам выиграть время. Используйте какой-нибудь предлог. Например, можно сослаться на проблему перенаселения Бостона. Он поймет, если Галеб в чем и хорош, так это в понимании положения принцев. Даже если их решения идут вразрез с его собственными интересами. Попросите его подождать, отложите решение, проигнорируйте его просьбу, увидите, он будет как никогда готов доказать вам свою верность в надежде на ваше одобрение. Само собой разумеется, что за этот совет я не жду никакого вознаграждения. Служить моему принцу и двору Бостона, выполняя свой долг, само по себе награда. Искренне ваш Баррел Эндрю. Галли Базори. Насчет Яры Дори. Глеб Базори безупречно проявил себя во время правления Квентина Кинга, без лишних вопросов выполняя все даваемые ему поручения, хладнокровно и эффективно. Он всегда хорошо справляется с грязной работой. Понятно, короче, кому надо просчет. Ну все, мы тут все выяснили. Покинуть двор. Блин, опять не туда забрел. А я думал, книги надо будет переставлять, не просто нажимать на них.
I should go. It's gonna be a long night.
Да, я тоже так думаю. Уйти, конечно.
First, the anarchs.
Курение убивает ваше здоровье. Дисклеймер. Не курите. Да, всего 35. Видите, насколько, блин, все хреново. Ей больше что нужно? Проницательность, я думаю. Она же у нас постоянно разведывает. Такой сыщик. И мудрость. Чего у него на голове выжжено? А, это он кольцом.
Halsey? Yes, Mom. I'm here.
Опять. Одного кабеля купить. Вообще не кабеля купить. Bluetooth, блин, для компа. И все никак. Я собираюсь никак не.
Hey, Pumpkin. What are you looking at? The picture. It's scary. Come now. There's nothing to be afraid of. You're not going to be afraid of a couple paintings now, are you? No. But... Yes, I know. It's Richard. He was angry, but he wasn't angry with you. You know... I don't think he is. He doesn't like me following you around. Yes, but it's because he worries you'll get hurt. Pumpkin, there are much more serious things going on right now. Those people who put us into boxes. And who hurt you. Yes, them. But don't be scared. Mommy's here. I know. I won't let anyone hurt you. Ever.
There you are. But what on earth is that mark?
I ran into an experienced inquisitor. I was caught off guard.
Not a dangerous mission, was it? You brought back a souvenir.
I'm still in one piece. That's all that matters. Where have you been? I've been looking for you since I got back, but...
Prince hasn't given me a moment's rest since I returned.
I won't hide the fact that I was happy that you were the one to... Well...
That I informed them about the Second Inquisition. Yes, I can imagine.
Ну, блин. Сейчас я освобожу кабель. И зажжёс.
Are you still angry that Hazel let me out? Don't you think there are more pressing issues here? See? I told you so.
That's enough. I'm not venting frustration. Can't you see that? You're confusing a wounded ego with my professional concerns.
I appreciate you worrying, but...
Yes, I'm troubled by the faith that you place in Hazel, and I have good reason to be. She didn't follow your treatment protocol. Usually, I give you your treatment when you awaken. You're not stable, Leisha.
Enough with that already.
You failed miserably with the mission the Prince gave you. That's proof of it.
What do you mean?
You didn't have a firm grasp of the risks.
How could I have guessed that...
And to top it off, you didn't bring anyone back to the Prince. You'll become more and more overwhelmed by your visions and your hallucinations. All this because she's afraid. Hazel has become dependent on you.
Don't you think you're blowing things a bit out of proportion? Dependent on me?
On your visions, of course. Don't you understand? She didn't bring them up.
She did mention them in passing.
She needs your premonitions to help her anticipate the future, to try to influence the course of events.
Ну, это нормальное явление.
Here's a dose of your treatment. Take it immediately.
This will rid me of my premonitions. Is that it?
I don't have time to break this to you gently. I have to go straight to the point.
What are you talking about?
Leisha, Halsey isn't real.
What?
It's not true, is it?
You're the only one who sees her.
No.
Our family has a gift for seeing things.
No, Halsey is my daughter.
In your mind. It's always difficult to pull you away from her. That's why I try to treat you as soon as you awaken, to keep Halsey from reappearing.
He's lying, Mom! He hates me!
You're either lying or you're wrong. I don't know which, but it's not true.
Leisha,
But Hazel sees her.
when your hallucinations increase, your premonitions do too. They become more specific and more reliable. And that's what the prince wants. But you grow increasingly catatonic. Halsey starts to take over.
No! I don't want you to leave me!
Enough! Shut up, both of you.
It's just you and me, Leisha.
Oh, no.
He's a liar! It's not true!
I regret having to inflict this terrible shock on you, each and every time.
Every time?
Leisha, the prince wants to see you. Immediately.
Yes, of course. Just a minute.
I'm not supposed to be here. I should have left for the Red Salon already.
Why? No, you can't just leave like that. I have too many questions.
Hazel doesn't like to wait.
We'll have time. Go now. Obey the prince, Leisha. Stay where it's safe, and above all, drink.
There.
Я думаю, я приму лекарство. Малая только мешает.
Leisha, I wanted to thank both of you
The
for...
prince sees me. See, Mom? Richard's a liar.
Are you all right, Leisha? You seem...
Quit pretending.
Come now, Leisha. What's wrong?
You've been pretending to see Halsey since the very beginning. Why did you lie to me?
Lie to you? I didn't lie to you. Halsey is part of you, and I accept you just the way you are. That's all.
Ага, и хрен у меня получится, да? Ничья. Успех.
You're really only interested in my visions. You've been manipulating me because you're afraid of the future.
I fought hard to earn my place. I don't want to lose it.
Yes, but why have you been manipulating me?
Manipulating you? I've done nothing of the sort. It's not as simple as that. Hallucinations, premonitions, these visions are part of you.
С этим я согласен.
Halsey, you're calling her a vision.
I don't think Halsey is putting anyone in danger, especially not you. I don't think anybody should tell you to change who you are.
No, nobody. That's for sure.
And I'm surely the only person that believes that. Have no doubt.
I don't know.
You don't trust me.
I think I'm a little confused.
Mom? I don't understand. Why are you saying that?
Listen, I'm sure you weren't expecting it. I would have rather spared you all of this. But Richard is convinced you're better off without Halsey.
Yes, he told me that. He told me that if Halsey stayed, I'd have even more visions.
That's true, as far as I can tell.
And that I'd end up unable to tell what's real from what's imaginary. He's even provided me with a treatment.
Oh. Well, it's up to you to decide if you want to take it, of course. But before you make up your mind, we need your help. Our family is in danger, Leisha.
I don't know if I can. I don't really feel like...
The Second Inquisition...
Блин, извиняюсь.
...is here. You saw them yourself.
Mom? Mom, I'm tired. This isn't fun anymore. I want to go home. Please?
I'm tired too, Sugarfangs.
You need to help us.
Obviously. But what exactly do you want me to do this time?
An impression, an opinion about what's going on.
A premonition, basically.
Don't take it like that. Others are less scrupulous than I, believe me.
What are you talking about?
Richard, for one, who has manipulated your memory multiple times.
What?
Ask him about it. Just know that there are far worse than me creeping around you, Leisha.
Mom?
It's not as simple as that. I don't choose when they happen.
Mom! Mom, listen to me.
Yes, sweetie. What is it?
There's no point. The swan will lose its head in 2 days. I just saw it. We know, Mom.
What's going on? Leisha, is Halsey speaking to you? What is she saying?
Halsey sees a swan. It'll lose its head in 2 days. But that could mean a lot of things.
It's not very clear, you mean?
Nothing's ever certain, and...
Of course. There's got to be a way to shuffle things. There must. Not after everything I've done. I won't believe it.
Hazel,
Please leave. I need to think.
As you wish.
Малая, ты мне мешаешь работать.
Damn it. I don't know who to believe anymore.
Доверься мне.
Richard or Hazel.
Хейзел
Please,
более
Mom.
честна.
I'll be a good girl, I promise.
You don't exist. You're just in my head.
Please don't leave me. Let me stay with you, Mom.
No, Richard is right. I need to get better.
Малой, то не это не то. Она, блин, постоянно так, ну, блин, только доставляет неудобства. Если бы она существовала, блин, и реально уже там около 100 лет, она должна была повзрослеть, неважно в каком теле она, ребенка или нет.
Damn it. That hallway again. And my memory loss. Halsey. Oh, shit. I have to find Richard at the Red Salon. He's gonna have to explain this.
Ну что ж, на этом мы остановимся. Дальше начинаются задания. Посмотрим, что у нас выйдет. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь. Это очень важно для меня. Это продвигает канал, продвигает мои старания. Я верю в вас. Давайте хотя бы сделаем 100 подписчиков для начала. Это будет для меня уже хоть какой-то рост. Это будет уже хоть что-то. Спасибо тем, кто смотрит. И всех вам благ. Мир вашему дому.